Hey guys, been a little while. I'm back in one of my favorite spots this morning, and as you can tell, that thing is pretty dry. Been a dry summer here in Mississippi. We've been getting a little rain, but not as much as we've been getting. But been a while since I've been able to get to the creek. But I was out here walking this morning, hoping that the water was down and maybe something exposed was laying down through here. Anyway, I've been up this little channel that goes right back through here, and no luck right down through here. But I've done come through this area that I'm in one time, and I was looking on this little gravel bar right here. As you can see, there's a ton of broken pieces of glass just laying. Well, that's a piece of modern stuff, but there's glass all over laying here. So anyway, I was looking on this little gravel bar. You look right down here by my shovel, there's a little jewel that's just waiting to be found. A little marble. So at least I'm not going to leave empty-handed. I don't have high hopes of finding a whole lot just because we haven't been getting much rain. That's pretty cool right there just to find that. So anyway, hopefully I'm gonna go around the bend right down here. I'm gonna find something pretty cool. So y'all stay with us, and maybe we'll find something else pretty cool. Well, I haven't had much luck. I did pull this out. That's either part of a old whiskey jug or a crock. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of rocks in this place, and a lot of the stuff gets broken. I picked up I wouldn't say a half, maybe a quarter of a real old AB beer. Had a real thick seam line on it a while ago. I didn't film it, but so anyway, I think I'm gonna move on to the next spot. Another honey hole. Maybe something got caught up when it rained. So I'll be back with you. So I'm in spot number 2, and listen, I picked up several junkers already. And when I say junkers, probably well, newer beers. When I say newer beers, just, you know, present day stuff. And I picked up one Royal Crown that was probably from the 60s. And that's about it. But I got 2 right here. And I usually won't film a snuff jar, but that right there is old, boys. You see that seam line right there? I've had people argue with me about they made those on up in the 60s. Well, they did. But you can identify them, how old they are, by the seam line. I'm trying to get the dirt out of this thing. I think you can tell. You see how thick that seam line is going up? That means it was blown in a mold. Now, I've actually found these where the top is kind of crooked on them. That one seems to be pretty straight. And also the older ones, that one's got a 0 on the bottom. I found 2 older ones like this. One of them had like a cross or an X on it. I'm not real sure which design it was. And I found one that didn't have anything. And this one looks like a O or a 0 on the bottom. You can see it pretty good right there. So that is an O one right there, guys. So man, I found a marble in probably an early 1900s and possibly late 1800s snuff jar. All right, so I'm gonna set that one down. I got one over here. It looks like a modern orange crush. Oh, that's very new. I ain't real sure what that is. Screw top. It's light, not real thick glass. And then here's one right here. I muddied the water up a little bit, and it appears to be, and that's just some kind of modern alcoholic drink of some sort. Anyway, hey, I found 2 good things this morning. At least we're finding some stuff. Anyway, this thing is usually so deep I can't walk down it. But I'm gonna go as far as I can go and then turn around. But hey, I found 2 good things. Yes, y'all stay with us. didn't cut the camera. Guys, there's the nickel one sticking up right there. It's down between some rocks. I don't have any hope of it being anything old, but let's see what it is. Up, and it's just broke. And that was probably about a 1980s RC. Huh, I kind of wish I'd have tugged on that before I'd have filmed it. But anyway, stay with us. There's a few more modern ones I pulled out of whiskey. Looks like some kind of juice jar and some no deposit bottle. So I just got down in a place, I seen a bottle from the top of the bank and got down in there, and it ended up being like some kind of modern soda or something. So anyway, been a walk back. I got the sun helping me now, kind of seeing this water a little bit better. Stay with us. No, you can't hardly see that. That's a beautiful morning. All right, so I'm back at the house. I'm gonna get these cleaned up so you can see them, but man, pretty good morning. And that old snuff jar, you can see those seam lines really good right there. That's late 1800s or early 1900s. Okay, and we found that nice marble. I'm gonna get this snuff jar cleaned up to you and show you at the end of the video. All right, guys, here are two finds all cleaned up. I had to soak this thing in some Clorox for about a day. It turned out pretty. Hold this up. You can see that nice thick seam line, and I mentioned to you this was blown in a mold. I never have found one with a O. I don't know if you would refer to that as a O or a 0, but I found them with unusual markings. I found one that didn't have any markings at all, and then one with a X or a cross that you can look at in earlier videos. So that's a nice either pre-1900 or just early 1900s snuff jar. And of course, it didn't need any cleaning, but there's that marble again. Always cool to find those. I just think back, I found 200 marbles under an old barn probably about a year ago with two of my younger boys, and man, it was a great trip. So anyway, you can go back and watch that one. But anyway, we appreciate y'all watching. Y'all go like the video and go subscribe to the Jones Boys.